Right, this is setting up the power up reel. I've taken all the stuff out of the box, so what you expect to see, these little bits and pieces. I've taken the hose reel apart. I'm just following the instructions at the moment. That's one, and I'll go through there and hopefully it's nice and easy, and I can show you how to do it. Okay, what we've got to do is we've got this here, which is a spacer. That just goes in there. Right. I'll do this in a minute, and then we've got 3 bolts on, bits and pieces like that. And I've got the same here. Right. Obviously they've got the bolts on, bits and pieces. Now this has got to go on the side, goes through there. And we need to put this hose the opposite side to this. Okay, and now we put on 2 other spacers on there, and where the other one's gone. Right, so that's my first stage 1. Now I can't really go any further because I've got to bolt these back up. At least that gives you an idea anyway. Right, the next thing is to put these on. After you put the sprockets on, I've greased the insides there, put a sprocket on. That you just put exactly back as it was before. With the existing, you don't change at all. On the other side, it's a little bit different. Again, grease the sprockets up, grease that up, stick that on there. Right, well, if you can see here, it's slightly different. From the back, it's going to be one nut, one washer, a washer, a nut, a washer. Then I've got the bracket, a washer, a nut, and a nut. Right, let's see if I can just show you there. That's obviously just to give it a bit more space, but I can understand what that is later on. That's going to come out and fit against another one, I think. But anyway, just to so you know, nut, washer, washer, nut, washer, washer, nut, nut. Okay, it does say it on the instructions there, but it's easier sometimes with a video. Right, I have skipped quite a bit here, but there's not really a lot more for you to show you. When you get the bars in, you just have to pull them back a little bit and they just slide in, and then you're all set for the motor. That's why, if you remember earlier on, all the bolts and bits and pieces, you leave them last couple of little bolts, and that gives you the spacer, and then that goes on tight. Now sometimes these don't align up, so you've got some bolts just at the side there that you can go backwards and forwards, and just kicks this backwards and forwards just to get it nice and aligned, as you can see I've done there. Also at the back, if you have a look there, you've got some nuts. You can unloose them nuts. If you have a look, you've got a bit of movement, and that will take that backwards and forwards. So there's plenty of things to play around with, for you to muck around with and get it done. Now wiring up, you've got 2 wires that come out. I've just put a bit of an old pole here. The reason I put a bit of a pole here is to keep the wire off in case I get a bit of a flood or anything like this. And I've got the connections inside, so it just keeps all the wires offside. 2 wires, black and red. Basically, what I've done, mine just goes all the way around the back and through here. And this is the controller that you get supplied in. That's the power, red and black, straightforward enough. You've got 8 down there, 4 this side, 4 that side, red and black, and they're the bottom 2, so red, black, bottom 2, and then you've got the power. And the power there I've got onto a Ledger battery. See how that goes, or you could go and stick it straight to your main car battery, and that's it really. You can't quite see it at the moment, but if you might be able to hear, I want to have a look show. There you go. I've only got one hand at the moment to show you, but it works very well. Hope that explains things.